It's open day, 3 hours away from hearing what the first workout is of the 2026 CrossFit Open. Let's talk about it next.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me.
It's lunchtime. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Lunch with the Clydesdale. It is open day. And we've got
Cowboy
with us to talk about everything open. It's open season, baby. David comes in. We've got Train Olive in the house. We've got Mike DeVito hanging out. Haven't seen Mike in a minute.
Nope. Glad to see you.
Got Frida. Yeah. Got some people. Fun stuff. I gotta have it. Before we get into some other stuff, I have to make a confession.
Oh.
This open is gonna suck for me. I'm gonna tell you right off the bat. I've got people DMing me about what I'm gonna do with the open this year, what it's gonna be. Dude, if I get reps in every workout, I'm going to count it as a win. I am still coughing up dried blood from Monday.
Right.
Right. Like if I have to go upside down today or tomorrow, like I don't even know if I can. Right.
There ain't but one way to find out.
Right. I am going to try. Right. And I've said that all along, like with everything going on, I'm going to try.
100%.
Going to try. But it may result in something that I just cannot physically do because of what I've put my body through. And I start treatment on whatever this is next week. And so I don't know what that's going to do to my body. None of that stuff. But I'm going to try. And I want to support the community by signing up and doing it. And I'm going to give it everything I have. But that may be 6 reps in a workout or 3 reps in a workout. So I just want everybody to have the right expectation that I'm not here to win. I'm here to win at life.
Well, not with that attitude.
And to start my progression back from 5 years of dealing with all of this stuff that I'm finally getting answers on.
I would like to remind you of where you've been for the past 5 years. So anything starting today is going to be a win.
Right.
Any and all of it. So let's go from there. Let's go ahead and take that into account.
And I am excited. I'm excited.
You should be. I'm glad.
But you know, one thing I can do, I can give Hexy Lover what she wants. And that is a shout out to her husband who is in the hospital watching right now. Because I know what that feels like. I've been in hospitals a lot lately and it sucks. But you know what? Once you get the answers and you get the solutions, everything gets better. And you just have to do what you can do. So, you know, thoughts and prayers for you in the hospital. Hope whatever it is that has you there, you get out of quickly and you get back on your feet and back to doing what you love, whatever that may be. Because life is short and take advantage of every opportunity you get. So shout out to the Hexy Lover's lover. Is that right?
Sure.
Okay.
And if not, we're going to go ahead and call it that anyway.
Yeah. Jonathan Ortega just had an earthquake.
In Atlanta? What the hell?
New fault line.
Now I got to go Google.
Larry Young, I've been coming to terms with that idea too. I'm a tad depressed. I'm like, well, shit, Larry, you're still unfit as hell. Stop it, Larry. You are not unfit. I watch your videos. I see what you can do. You are a freaking athlete.
The shit he does is absolutely bananas.
Yeah, like we're talking a Clydesdale, a real Clydesdale out there. What I want to see from you, Larry, is I heard John say that you broke his heart on this show when you said that watching him for 2 hours count down the top 100 was a waste of time and you weren't going to do it. Just keep breaking John's heart. David said there's been a lot of earthquakes in Charleston. So
Columbia, South Carolina. I'll be damned. I just came back from there.
yeah, wow.
Just signed up. See, Mr. David Johnson is that if he'd be on my team for this this intramural cup that we're doing at my gym, I would be up his butt sideways. That drives me bananas. The people that wait till the absolutely last second. I got people on my team I talked to today. It's like, I'm gonna get signed up. I'm like, we're starting tomorrow. Can we get this process going? Like, for real.
Yeah. I wonder what we're at.
That's an excellent. I'd like to know. I know this much.
190, 197.95.
Okay.
I grabbed this little AI feature that the Spin has put on his website. I have it linked. So there we are. This is live. Every 10 minutes it updates.
Beautiful.
103,000 men, 87,000 women. And the next update will come in 3 minutes and 50 seconds.
Love it. I feel like there's always a real big jump, like the day before, for all the David Johnsons of the world that are like, I'm gonna wait till the last second and do it. I'm just messing with you, David. You know I love you.
Well, I think they were saying last night on the Spin that typically it's 100,000 on the final weekend. Sign up.
Between now and Monday. Yeah.
Yeah. If it's 100,000 and we hit 290, that's pretty good.
I'll take it, dude. Almost 300.
Yeah. But I'm thinking more in like the 250, 260 range is my prediction.
I'm gonna lean towards the positive side just from what I've seen at our gym in particular, and let's say 275. I like 275.
Okay. Wow, nice. I'd love that, man.
Yeah, I know. I take it. I take it in a heartbeat. Let's go 275.
So before we dive deep into the open stuff, I actually stole something from Larry Young's Instagram.
Oh,
because I thought it was super cool. And it is this. I'm sure you've seen the reel. Have you seen this? When will you ever use this in real life?
I said that to my wife and some friends of ours this morning.
It is awesome. And music, because I don't want to get dinged. Grandma 92 goes viral after scaling a 7-foot gate to escape from a nursing home. If my grandma can scale a 7-foot fence to get out of a nursing home, what the hell is she doing there?
Correct.
What the hell is she doing there?
No hesitation. Like, she's just up over the wall, getting back down the other side. I sent that to one of our family group chats this morning, text this morning. I was like, no nursing home can contain me. Wherever seriously, that's going to keep me in, it's not going to happen. My wife said, I guess I'll just be stuck in there. And I was like, no, I'm going to get you out first, and I'm coming behind you just like this.
That is why we do CrossFit, folks.
100%.
That is why we do it. She clearly does CrossFit. That's just too cool. So cool. Oh my God, that's great.
Sten.
And then Sten asked, are we sure that's not Jacob Heppner in a wig? We did get some crack research on that. It is not Jacob Heppner.
Okay. I was about to say, because we haven't seen that lady and Jacob Heppner in the same room at the same time.
Yeah. It took a deep dive, but
yeah. So we don't ever know.
If
it had been Heppner, he wouldn't have stopped to put his feet on the little symbol thing on the door. He just went and clean over it.
Yeah. Jacob's good at the box overs. Get overs. Yeah. So, and we saw in the Heppner Bridges fight that he is way taller than Josh Bridges. Josh would have needed a step stool to get to the symbol.
100%.
Yeah. She belongs in the nursing home on Landman. Yeah.
It's one of my favorite bits in the whole show. Every time they go back and she just got them doing something else, but then they go to the strip club, they go to here, they go, bro, it's fantastic.
The lunch day drinking parties are hilarious.
100%. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. There are two nursing homes in Landman. There's the one that the mother and daughter volunteer at, and there's the one where Sam Elliott came out of.
Yeah.
Two drastically different nursing
Way
homes.
different places. Way different places. Not even close to being the same thing.
Just picture Happy Gilmore's grandma with Ben Stiller as the orderly. Yeah. If you've seen Happy Gilmore 2, Ben Stiller's like the owner now.
I haven't brought myself to watch it yet. And I know I've heard nothing but good things about it, but just haven't brought myself to watch it yet because I'm such a fan of the original.
It's really good. It's really like, honestly, when it came out, it was when WFP was going up against CrossFit Games. And if you have that in mind, it's even funnier.
Oh, I bet.
Because it is truly a competitive golf league versus the PGA. And it's really funny. So, yeah. Funny stuff. So before we again dive into this open stuff, just one last thing. And I am truly over the drama. I'm truly over the drama. But I had to write it down to make sure I got it right. And I only do this to show the absurdity of where we are in this drama in the CrossFit space. So now we have a response to the 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 show. I think that's all of them. I've double checked. And it has deteriorated into just pure mudslinging.
Yeah.
It really has. It's not even about the original content at this point. It's really just about mudslinging at this point. And I'm going to reiterate, I've met both of these individuals in person, and both of them were amazing and awesome to hang out with and talk to in my experience. I have no insider knowledge to anything that's going on in this whole thing, but it is now spreading to the Spin, Dense Updates. It's spreading to on the Savon podcast. It is on everything. Our show has talked about it every day this week. We have been sucked in as well. WOD Prep podcast on Monday night talked about it. It is totally consumed everything. And that's why I say that, Andrew. And it's not just the Seven space. It is everybody has been sucked into this. And it has gotten to a point where I just can't take it anymore. And I've really, I'm really just over it. I can't watch any more of it. And so I am officially done.
Yeah, same. I have been though. I was done before you were. So
I know we talked about it after the show yesterday. I've been diving in just so I can keep up with it in case we need to talk about it. And I'm done.
Yeah, I'm over it completely.
So if you want to know any more, go watch their stuff. If you care to stay in the drama, I just can't follow it anymore because it's really at a level where none of it is even part of the original argument at this point.
Correct. Correct.
When Bennifer breaks up, America reacts. That is true.
Oh,
David says they're both right in different ways. I can see that as well.
Yeah.
So best love drama since Twilight. There we go. Yeah, Jacob and gosh, I can't even remember. I watched the first one and could not move on to Twilight 2 or whatever it was called.
Oh, yeah. Nah. Here's the thing. In 2 hours and 29 minutes or so, as much as I don't care about it now, I'm really not going to care about it.
Yeah, Grace has helped me out. It was Edward, Jacob and Edward, fighting over Bella.
Yeah. Kristen Stewart. No, thank you. Moving right along.
Yeah. Okay. We could have an argument about that, but we're not going to.
No, there's no need to.
Right. So the other thing is I want to thank our presenting sponsor. You guys killed the comments yesterday. Again, it is open time. We are giving away the very rare Thirdzy salted caramel chocolate, 1 travel bag in here. All you have to do is go to a comment section between yesterday's show and Sunday night show and put in the comments, Thirdzy is jazzy, and you are eligible to win this free bag. I will ship it to you when you are selected to be the winner. The other thing they're doing is they just started an open discount right now. It goes from February 26th to March 16th during the entire open. If you use the code Jazzy, you will get 25% off your order instead of 15. So that is open. That is awesome. You also, it's the perfect time. It's the open. You are good. If you're Grant, you're going to be doing 16 redos a weekend. And what better recovery tool than Thirdzy to get you through those weekends? You also have to sustain yourself through the 3rd week. You want to be rested and recovered when you get to week 3. So what better tool to do that than Thirdzy recovery and sleep aid? It is the best. Sleep and recovery is important during the open. Go get yourself some now. It's 25% off for the next 3 weeks through the open. And go to the comment section of any video from yesterday through Sunday night. Say Thirdzy is jazzy, and you are in for the drawing. And there are a lot of people that have done that already. I did not realize how popular this flavor was.
I tried to tell you. It's a big deal. It is a big deal. Love it. Love it.
Yeah. Thirdzy helps you sleep your way to the semis.
Helps David sleep his way through semis. Mark's like, I'm not sure if that sounded how I wanted. Yeah, it's fine.
I can see why you'd say that, but it never feels that way. Yeah. So awesome. And I think it's Mark. Mark was very creative. He went back and commented Thirdzy is jazzy on a podcast I did with Jacob Heppner in like my first year of doing this podcast. It was audio only that I moved over to YouTube with just some pictures.
Oh.
And that is not a video from yesterday through Sunday. Going back 5 years to say Thirdzy is jazzy, not really helpful to the concept of this contest.
No, but you know what?
Creative, Mark. I appreciated it.
A for effort.
And I got a view on a video that was 5 years old.
Mark said he was too fast. He didn't catch all the rules. He was so excited. He was so excited, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. I would be that excited as well.
Have I pulled up Heppner's new video? Why, I have not.
Dude.
I've seen a ton of them. I don't know which one specifically he is speaking of. But it
doesn't really matter. They're all fantastic. Heppner is seriously good at making entertaining content.
Is it a pinned one or the first non-pinned? It cannot be this. This is Grit Performance. I need a little help there.
It's going to be one of the ones where he's dressed like an old guy.
35 to 39 is going to be a bunch of OGs. It's going to be amazing. So amazing. So
let me ask you this. Being as what that field is stacking up to look like, Do you think that they are going to recognize it? They being, yes, this right here. This dude.
Again, can't get dinged with the music.
Broomstick.
Yeah.
Water jugs.
Oh, the water jug. And the couch.
The only way it could have been better is if he'd have dyed the water blue, because weren't there blue jugs in the
They were blue jugs.
Yeah, that'd have been the only
And
way.
yay.
Oh yeah.
What's awesome is like his humor fits in with the hoppers,
Oh,
the
absolutely.
peppers, the Colton. Like, it's really cool. It's like this side by side of OG versus new school kind of thing.
What I was getting at is that with the way that the 35-39 is shaping up, with all the people that are going to be competing in it, it looks like this year, and we're taking for granted that they're going to make it, right? Heppner's going to make it through. Panchek's going to make it through. Those guys. Do you think that CrossFit will see fit to give us, being masters, more media time and exposure because those guys are in there now?
So here's my thought is the masters this year actually are going separately from everybody else.
Correct.
So they are actually the only division that are going the beginning of the week of the games. So it is actually primed for them to get some exposure because they are like the pre-show, the opening act to the CrossFit Games. Adaptive and teens are going during the games.
Concurrent.
I think they're going to get less coverage because of that, unless they decide to go over to that location during breaks and like shoot in some live coverage while they're over there. But truly, the Masters they are the only show in town for the first couple days.
Yeah.
And I hope that people are getting excited for the games. And so they want to like dip their toe in the water and start watching some stuff and start looking at stuff to get themselves ready for the weekend. I hope that is what happens. I hope that there's a push for that. Will it happen? I have not seen that executed very well in the past. But we have a media department that seems reinvigorated, and maybe that's what happens.
I hope so. I truly do hope so.
Craig says, for sure, more media time. Shanna says, I hope so. David wants to put the onus on me. Colton's IG post with ACDC, come and get it, and signed your defending open champion was awesome. I didn't even see that one yet.
I didn't even see that yet either, no.
Yes, Corey, they should. Will they? No clue. It's people that CrossFit participants who have the money to spend on the games are interested in, people that have been in the game. The thing is that people have to watch it. We can complain that there's no footage, but like I did an 11-part documentary behind the scenes of the Masters games. It didn't get that a ton of views, right? People have to watch the stuff. They have to care about it. We can put it all out there, and if nobody watches it, it doesn't matter.
True story.
And so you have to see if CrossFit puts it out there, go freaking watch it.
Gotta support it. You don't support it, it's pointless at that point.
Do Masters age athletes make up most of the open signups? Most of the open signups are between 35 and 49. It is really those three segments of the Masters population. And I'm sure it's going to continue to grow northward. If you go out to Clydesdale Media on Instagram, our crack stats and information person, Data Wad, Holly Dugan, put out a master sign up as of yesterday in each age group. You can actually see how many people in each age group have signed up. I was stunned. We have over 1,070 plus people signed up.
She also has broke down by each individual age, like how many 49-year-olds are signed up, how many 48-year-olds are signed up, which that's a cool number too. And you can see somebody had mentioned the fact that like the beginning of the age group, huge numbers, and get down to where I'm at, less huge numbers. Like it was it's a pretty big shift, but I went ahead and commented back like, yeah, that may be true, but I'm in the last year of my age group and I ain't going out like that.
Look who came by to say hi.
From Facebook, no less. Go ahead, Kat.
Yeah. Old friend, Kat. Miss you, girl.
Yes, ma'am.
Chris Love, another one not following the rules. And then he realized it. Frida says, with those names, it will be more eyes for sure, but I don't think it will be better media-wise. I don't think they will because it's in a different venue. The cost of media itself is astronomical already. I don't see them mobilizing it from one venue to the next.
Talk about the teens and the adaptives.
But even the masters are in the same building as the teens and the adaptives. So broadcasting there are cheaper ways to do it. Is CrossFit willing to do that for those groups and use like a smaller package, right? Not an iPhone hanging from the rafters, but like a smaller package that they can pipe some stuff in occasionally. So who did you say posted those numbers? David, it's on my Instagram. Yeah, I am a collaborator on the post, but it's done by Data Wad. But you can go to Clydesdale Media and see it if you need.
She collaborated with Clydesdale, me, and you.
So there you go.
It's in several different places.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, David, that like the big cameras for the elite division and the high-end stuff, you're not going to move that from one venue to another. But you can with the technology has moved ahead so much that some of the smaller cameras have just as much HD quality. Hell, your iPhone, the new iPhones can go 4K. Like you can do some broadcasting and have some people walking around with a gimbal and an iPhone and get some decent coverage. You know, it's really something that the entities that are running those divisions should put some money in and collaborate together so that they can broadcast some of this stuff cheaply over the coming years.
It's been shown that it can be done for cheaper and done pretty well. So,
and Shanna rubbing salt into the wound. Let's find more interns for this year's streaming. Nobody asked me for help this year, Shanna.
Sad but true.
So there we go. All right. So the open is today. Any thoughts on what the workout will be?
I don't have any thoughts on what the workout will be. I know that I just finished the judges course and bench press was in the judges course. And that's the first time I've seen that since I started doing the judges course. And that's been 4 or 5 years now.
There's always stuff in the judges course that never shows up. Just saying.
This seemed to be pretty specific. Like there were tape lines shown like where they go on the barbell. Make sure your hands don't go, any wider than that. Was what that was for? It stuck out to me. I'll put it to you like that. Like going through all the rest of the stuff.
The judges course is for the entire season, not just for the
100%.
open. So it definitely could be a quarterfinal, semifinal, games event. I would want it to happen too much, so that's why I'm just kind of naysaying it because I don't want to get my hopes up.
And David's
even with my lungs the way they are, I could bench.
David's right. We did have it in the AGOQ a couple years ago. It was like a billion shuttle run buy-in, and it was like rope climbs and bench press, and then a billion shuttle run buyout.
Yeah, I did a documentary on Jamie that weekend, filming her doing that. It was crazy.
It was terrible. We did it at the ropes at our gym don't go to 15 feet, but a friend of mine has a rope that goes to 15 feet. But we had to go inside because his bench is inside. So it's like run outside, rope climb, run in his little shred shed, do the bench press, run back out, and then go back to the shuttle runs. It was God, it was so terrible.
So Ed, I wants to know what's the movement standard for the bench press. Again, it's probably not going to be an open workout. It's probably going to be a quarter to semi type of thing. And you put tape lines on the bar, and your hands have to be within so many whatever with that tape line. But anyway.
Oh, Kate.
Kate said I did that workout twice. So many shuttle runs. Yeah. Jamie did not, thank goodness, because they didn't have a 15-foot rope. We had to go to another gym to film her doing that. And yeah, to go all the way back out to do that again would have been tough to begin with, just in a short weekend. But Jamie crushed that, of course. I mean, rope climbs and running, she's going to hammer. Looks like feet off ground, hand can move.
He's talking about the wall walks.
Okay.
I sped through it. I'm going to be completely honest. Like, I just wanted to get it done. So watch some of the videos, was just moving, didn't really read what the new standards were. Whenever if it's on, or not if it's on, when it's on the standard sheet for the workout, I'll read it then. But like for the judges course, I just wanted to get it done so I could judge people at the gym tomorrow.
Alyssa Stuckey, I had to do that shuttle run bench rope climb workout twice within a few hours because I totally forgot to film my weights in the bar. Way too many shuttle runs. That would suck.
Bruh, it was tough. It was absolutely tough.
Tristan, wall walks are the worst thing standard wise.
I'll say this, Tristan, for Legends qualifiers last year, they took away the starting tape line, like your hands had to start, or actually he moved it back to where it made way more sense. Like you didn't have to have your hands, especially if somebody like me, like way up here to start. And then for the Monster Games qualifiers, they took the first tape line out altogether and just got rid of it completely. And you could put your hands wherever you wanted to start. Now you still had to get your feet on the wall before you went up, and it had the tape line, 10 inches from the wall, 30 inches long, that you had to touch both times before you come back down. But the starting tape line, they just did away with. And I hope to God CrossFit does that, because that makes way more sense. Just because of anatomy, right? It's a Jacob Heppner handstand push-up thing. Like, my arms are not the same size as your arms or as anybody else's. So, like, why do I have to start with my arms way out here just because of some arbitrary tape line that you made?
Grant reiterates it. The hands can move once the feet are off the ground versus both feet on the wall, which fixes a lot of things. And Andrew makes a good point. Wall walk is tough to judge because it's hard to see both the hands and the feet at the same time.
Yep.
It just is. And it puts the judge in a bad position. Yeah.
No matter what angle you take to try to judge somebody with that, like if you're a 3/4 view, you're trying to watch their feet when their hands are over here. So like you're trying to basically almost guess, like, okay, it looks like it went up right. It's not a great thing.
Yeah. Terry says short people struggle. I would have to stretch and reach. Yeah. Peter Benoit agrees with Corey. One tape line is better. Stan, if someone can move their hands while feet are in the air off the ground, then they are very agile. There you go. And just Ramirez just passed his judge's course. So back to the predictions for today. I think it's going to be a repeat. And I think I'm leaning toward the one with the 15 snatches, and I think it's 30 double unders. Just back and forth.
Oh,
Just back and forth.
is it snatches and double unders or thrusters and double unders?
Snatches and double unders. Yeah, it was early, like 14-1, 14-2, maybe 14-1. Yeah, Amanda. 14-1. 15 snatches, 30 double unders, back and forth for like 10 minutes.
I'd be down with that.
Yeah, it was a fun one. They were 75-pound thrust or snatches. So like super light. It's a cardio workout, but you're using a barbell.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
That's my prediction.
Okay. Here's the thing. Anytime I've ever tried in the 8 years that I've been doing this to try to make some sort of prediction or I've been so horribly wrong and like off base. It's not even funny because I always go to like something I'm usually pretty good at, and I'm never even close. It's ridiculous.
Peter Benoit says it was 11.1 as well. Joseph Ramirez says shoulder to overhead and bar facing burpees.
Oof. Depending on the weight, that could get rough, dude.
Keeping it real or Grant, snatches and
burpee box
jump over. He just wants burpee box jump overs in every workout.
I mean, I'm not mad at him. We do more of them per capita than any training program on the planet, more than likely, because Brandon is absolutely engaged with burpee box jump overs, but we do them at least once a week.
Tradition, Corey. Make a horrible guess.
I can make a horrible guess if you like. 7 minutes of burpees. There you go. That is a horrible workout, and it is a horrible guess.
I'm leaning against burpees today. And I'm making the quintessential mistake of predicting they'll work out. Looking at the people, there's a distinct advantage for two of the athletes over the other two athletes if you're doing a burpee workout. I think they want this to be a competitive, watchable event today. And I think they're going to hold off on the burpees. I think it makes more sense next week with those three women as a competitive kind of piece. But that's my reasoning behind it.
Oh, Tristan, I hope not, because that's now you're talking about a redo of 19.1, which is my first open workout. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing it again necessarily, but holy smokes, that would get bad quick. And I'm going head to head with one of the other coaches tomorrow night before the festivities start as like a little pre-show deal. So, yeah, no, thank you.
Grant, the 7 minutes of burpees always seems fun. The 2 times I did it 3 minutes and I realized I was sorely mistaken. Since everyone is expecting burpees, you would think Dave would program something else. David says, I thought the consensus was that wall balls were one of the movements because of the video Dave put out asking if anyone would go unbroken. All of that is just mind messing.
I don't give a damn what anybody says, including Dave Castro. None of his clues mean shit. He finds stuff that he thinks is cool. Somebody showed him how to use AI, so he made that second one last night. And like he's just putting stuff out and just be like, people are expecting me to do this, so I'm going to do this.
I don't think it'll be a redo, maybe another movement, but I think we row and wall ball. I think you're foolish if you don't think we're going to do a repeat at some point or some repeats. It's the 20th anniversary. We're going to do something to pay homage to the past, whether it's a repeat with a twist or like maybe that we do like the snatches and the double unders, but it becomes 95-pound snatches and crisscross applesauce.
Or we do 19.1, but we add in burpees over the rower. So wall balls, rowing, and burpees over the rower.
I don't think burpees over the rower. I think Dallin made a great point because you now have two different styles of rowers that are allowed with the Rogue and the Concept 2. They're different heights.
Oh.
And so that makes it difficult to standardize that event.
I still haven't. I saw them. They had them at. That's what they used at Fit Us to the Coast, but I did not actually get on one because my teammate was doing all that rowing.
Jamie agrees with Tristan on the wall balls and rower with a third movement. Jody asks, what came first, the athletes or the workout or the athletes? And I don't think it matters. Whether you pick the athletes first and then do the workout, or you pick the workout and then fit the athletes to the workout. Like it can go either way.
Right. Yeah.
And I think that they've learned you don't want to run away competition at an open announcement. You need that momentum to get people to sign up and get people excited. And to do that, you need a good race.
We just want it to be a good show. And right. For that, it needs to be a good race. And for that, it needs to be something where nobody's going to have a clear advantage except whoever's actually fittest.
Joseph says the hint suggested wall balls. Again, if you're going by the hints, I think you're crazy. And I think Corey made that abundantly clear.
I really don't. Every time they come out and I mention that, Castro put his hints out, my wife rolls her eyes, like visibly makes a point to look at me and rolls her eyes, and then she'll wait a second. She'll be like, they don't mean shit. And I'm like, you're probably right. I'm just telling you, it just happened. And this year he put out 2 for this one. So here we are.
Yeah. I hear you, but a lot of people can't do double unders. And if they're trying to get more buy-in, do you think double unders would show up in the first workout of the year? I think at 20 years into CrossFit, double unders have become an essential, basic component of CrossFit. And you can scale it to single unders and do the scaled version. But I've seen a lot of people at gyms that I've been to get their first double under during a workout just like this. May have been this specific workout. Got their first ever double under. And the excitement of that was as much adding to the excitement of the open as people crushing the workout. People getting their first of anything, and the videos that pop off from that are as much to promote the open as people killing the overall workout.
Yeah. I'd agree with that 100%.
Amanda Harry showed a post from someone that guessed a repeat workout where the open announcement was done at CrossFit Bison. Can't remember the number. That was recent.
Was it?
Yeah, but I can't remember what it was.
Not a clue. All the announcements, the recent announcements, I should say, kind of blur together for me. Like if I try to pick one out, if I see it, that's one thing. But like in my brain, they all just kind of meld together. If it's not like all the champions doing the one that was Rich, Annie, Sam, all those people.
Kate, our dear friend Kate, does 2 Castro clues equal 2-part workout? That'd be fun.
I am down for a 2-part, whatever it ends up being.
Yep.
Whatever it ends up being.
I think the more areas tested, the better.
Yeah, 100%. Give people more of a complete test for the open so that the 25% that are going on to quarterfinals feel more like they deserve to be in quarterfinals because they did more of a complete test. That's where my brain's at.
Peter Benoit, I think it's a pyramid up to 50, bullseye, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, wall balls, burpees, or if not burpees, 1, 5, 1 of wall walks.
Bro, who hurt you? Like that's no, just no. Just gonna go ahead and move on. First of all, that is more than 150 wall balls, which is not going to be happening during an open workout. That's just not going to be a thing. So let's just move on from there.
Yeah, I agree. So now let's finish up the show because, man, we're running long already. We have these four gentlemen going live today. When this was first announced, you said you would take Colton all day long.
Yep.
Now we are here the day of the open. Who do you got to win 26.1?
The Iron Hog, Colton Mertens.
I'm going to take Dallin Pepper.
Solid choice.
I think he's got something to prove. I think they're going to avoid burpees to make it more of an even playing field. So I'm going Dallin Pepper.
I still think I don't disagree with you on that first part of that, but I still do think that they're going to still try to make it as, I hate using this word, but as inclusive as possible. And if it just comes down to a mostly motor test, I think Colton just takes it. I really, really do.
This is my other thought. Love Colton to death. I hate when I always say that because I say it all the time. And now I'm going to dog him. The dude doesn't travel well. He is a guy who loves to be in his little bubble where he's at and where he's most comfortable. And that's how he won the Open last year. He did it in his barn, in his place, doing it his way, right?
Okay.
When he travels, he gets sick a lot.
That does happen.
Right. So he had to fly out to California. He had to do this. Normally, I think Colton is an open beast and would crush any open workout. But I think because of those factors that I have seen firsthand when he travels, that he has to deal with and get out of that comfort zone of being in Iowa, I think that it affects him more than it affects others. These other guys, well, Dallin and Jason travel all the time and work out. So it's like second nature to them. And that's why I'm giving Dallin Pepper really the lead in the possibility of winning this one.
My only counterpoint to that is the fact that Colton is there with those guys, and he will cough up blood on the floor before he lets them beat him in whatever this is.
But if he has to cough up blood, that's a disadvantage. That's all I'm saying.
Just saying.
Dallin for me, but hard to bet against Colton. I like James Pepper pick. The James Pepper pick.
I don't know. I think more hit his head or something.
Joseph Ramirez and I now have beef, apparently. The new CrossFit drama.
Yeah.
Hexy Lover says, your hour goes by too fast. Good move. Keep us wanting more. Iron Hog for the win. Suey.
Speaking of, did you see that piece of content that they put out yesterday with all four of them guys? Like the hype reel, basically? Dude.
Best reel I've seen CrossFit put out ever.
Oh, my God. I went and found the song. Like, that's how much I was into it. I was like, what is this track? I needed to go find it. That's so good, dude.
Think Colton mindset alone. Call back to spin. He called Dallin. Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Joseph Ramirez is now making a video about me. So the beef has begun. There we go. Geez, guys, quit leaving your computer.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry for training and having an actual life, family and kids, and all that good stuff. Sorry,
Mark. Kicks off in 2 hours.
Less than 2 hours, hour and 55 minutes.
And one last look at what our open registrations are sitting at now that David has signed up. We're at 191,599. So about 1,500 since the beginning of the show.
In 45 minutes.
Yeah.
That's bananas.
Well, I got to get back to work. We will be back tomorrow to recap the open announcement, talk about the workout, see what it means going forward. Is it going to be new and creative and exciting? Or are we going to get burpees and dumbbell snatches again?
Oh, please don't say that. I'm going to do it regardless, and I'm going to put everything I got into it because I'm only doing them once, but I really don't want to do burpees and dumbbell snatches again.
And don't forget, if you want an opportunity to win this salted caramel chocolate Thirdzy travel pack, put Thirdzy is Jazzy in the comment section of YouTube, any video from yesterday through Sunday, and you'll be put into a drawing for that. In addition, they're giving away 25% off on everything right now. And all you have to do is type Jazzy at checkout and get that 25% off. Thank you, guys. Hope you have a great open day today. Hope the workout suits your skill set. And we'll see everybody tomorrow to recap it all on Lunch with the Clydesdale. Bye, guys.